50, then he couldn't be the murderer. Jill Dando was murdered just after 11:30. At a brisk walk, it would have taken him 5 minutes to get home, and then he had to change into his bright yellow top. It would have taken him a further 15 to 20 minutes to walk from his house to the advice centre. The timings simply don't work. One undisputed timing was that at around 1 o'clock, he met Ramesh Paul.
He inquired about a car to go local to Rickett Street and how much was the fare, and I said £4. The local fare is £4, and he says he has no money.
I haven't got any money on.
Yeah, but I mean, money, mate. Can't help you, mate. Can't help you.
And your reaction to that?
I laughed. If I was to say to the drivers to take him for nothing, they would laugh, because £4 is like £4 million to them.
Did he then leave?
No, he stayed. He was up and down, looking out of the door, looking out of the window, looking at me. There was a chair, but he didn't sit down. He was looking out of the window. He was there for about 15 to 20 minutes.
After about 15 minutes, were you able to help him?
By a stroke of luck, complete luck, the phone rang with a regular client who asked us to collect a parcel. And just by luck, their main offices are in Rickett Street.
Hello? Mate, you're in luck. You just got a parcel going that way to Rickett Street, mate. You're in luck.
Yeah, Rickett Street.
Yeah, Rickett Street. You just wait here a minute, okay?
I ain't got no money.
I know. You just wait here. We'll give it to you as a freebie, okay? Just wait here for a minute.
2 days later, Barry George revisited the minicab office. The prosecution claimed this second visit was George trying to construct for himself a false alibi.
He was at the glass speaking to me through the gap whilst I was on the phone. He was asking me stupid questions, totally stupid questions. If I can remember him, what was he wearing, what time he came in. And you know, he was very adamant about it.
Do you remember coming in on Monday?
Yeah.
Monday.
I put 2 and 2 together. It's not often you give free jobs, so I remembered it.
By referring to your records, were you able to find out what time it was?
Yeah, 1:15.
Rickett Street, you gave me a letter.
Yeah, 1:15, it was 1:15, mate. Hold on a minute, mate.
Write that down. Could you
I wrote it down on a piece of paper for him.
Could you remember the man?
Yeah, I could recognise that man for the next 10 years.
Could you remember what he had been wearing on the 26th?
I couldn't remember it at the time till he reminded me about it. He asked if I could remember the colour of the shirt. I said no, and he said, look up to the sky.
Can you look up at the sky? What colour?
Blue, mate.
No.
And he said, no, that's not the colour. And he said to me, look up again. And he said, what colour is the sun? And I said, red or orange. And he went on about it. Yellow, mate, yellow.
Yeah.
I says yellow just by the off chance. And he said yes.
Did he say anything else?
He was talking about this killing of Jill Dando to himself, because he doesn't want to be blamed for that.
They'll blame me for it. They'll blame me for it.
Was he saying this to you?
He was looking directly at me, but I think, you know, he was in his own world. He didn't want to get blamed for Jill Dando's death.
Thank you. Will you wait there a moment, please?
Yes, I dare say he was a complete pain, but I want to put it to you that he did not suggest to you what he was in fact wearing.
No, he was.
He was not indicating to you the colour of his trousers, or the colour of the sky to you, or indeed the colour of the sun.
No, he practically shafted it down my throat. He wanted me to remember him, basically, and what he was wearing and what he looked like, everything. Why he did that, only he knows, and he's here now. He was muttering to himself that he didn't want to be blamed for the murder, and that's what made me call the old Bill. And he was strange.
Ramesh Paul decided to telephone the murder squad later that day, April the 28th. So did staff at the Disability Advice Centre. 2 calls from 2 people at 2 different locations just 2 days after the murder. Yet it would be almost a year before police followed up those calls.
The information